When school is closing, it's Sunday, you are sad and everything is boring. You can watch the David's PS Vita game show every Sunday and make you happy. Yeah.
See, this is the kind of production I've got. I enjoy the show. I'm gonna go get myself. Hey yo guys, another, what the hell do we call the show? Oh, yeah, right, I totally forgot. Saturday, or whatever the fuck you want. You know, fuck it, I don't even care what we call it. You know what call this one?
PS Vita Sundays.
No, we're calling it Fridays, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you guys know, I'm just messing with you guys. Yeah, today we're doing, Uncharted. And just turn this down, just give you guys a little taste, because it is copyright. Oh, all rights reserved, and all that'll be in the description every time of the... Still copyright, just worse. Okay, now, Uncharted is the promotional game that came out of with the PlayStation Vita. Now, the game is upstanding in looks, and gives it the feeling of the 180, even though the PS Vita is just a little bit less than that. But, you know, we can live past that. Now, if I would stop failing and try to actually select something, as I've my Vita has had some problems lately with the game, so I have to restart every single game. It's a pain in the ass, but whatever. It does fantastic in combat. Combat melee is fantastic, as there is a touch swipe motion for every move he does, and the two fights in the game that do have actually two boss fights where you will do so, which is a bit sad I didn't include more of those, because that was probably my favorite part in the whole game. There is obviously treasure hunting in the game and finding, and then obviously it has a new Vita sensor move for the shooting, which depending on which you will move around your Vita, he'll move the gun there, which I don't like too much, because I like to be more concentrated and do it, because I mean, like if you're in my living room, I'm sitting next to my mom, oh sorry mom, I'm just trying to shoot somebody in the face. Wait, what? I mean, that wasn't going to work out too much. Or, you know,
I love it.
You fat fuck. No, I'm kidding.
There should have been Call of Duty too.
There is a Call of Duty, so calm down. Yes, so as I said, the game has the function of the weaponry. If the video will cut, then I can show you, god dang it. Here, Drake, pull out your willy. Ew. Pull out your gun, I mean. There you go. Here's the weapon, and I can just move around the camera and... Oh, damn you, plant. You've taken my mother away from me. Actually, I have no idea what happened to Drake's family. That is one of the things. The game looks fantastic, as you can see right here. Right here. It has the sensor... Shut your mouth. It has the version of, you know, you being able to, like, I thought you could climb with the back one or whatever. You can actually, like, choose which path to choose and then just let Drake do it. So you don't have to waste your time, which is pretty cool, just watching, like, a little movie. And then you obviously have the option to, you know, just do it yourself. Oh, no, Drake, what's happening to your virginity? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, okay, so everything just breaks. Like in every Drake game or every kind of Indiana Jones kind of... Yes, we know how to play a game. Jesus Louise. You know, the game works like you expect it to work in any Drake or adventurer-like game. I'm gonna try to show you guys a bit of the combat in a second. Now, the combat... Oh yeah, and obviously we'll have the quick motion times with the swiping like so in a second. Like, oh no, what's happening now? Oh, wait, what? Why didn't you let me do that? Damn it, Drake. Oh, we'll have the cool slow motion scenes. Oh, no, that was not that cool slow motion. Like this. Let me just show you. Like this. I can't really show you guys too well, but something like, yeah, I'm Drake and meh. Okay, enough of the PS Vita. And pretty much works like the following. It's pretty fun, and pretty much works very fluent. And as I said, you can just cross it over. That's pretty much how the game will be. That's pretty much how you'll be playing it for the most of it, which you could argue is pretty boring. But just seeing how the environment looks, it just takes your, it's just mind blowing, which will not get bored of. Now the combat is fluent enough and decently often enough to not keep you bored, and obviously, you know, mess around with people. Sorry, buddy. That's what happens when you know, take a break. I kill your family. I know it's sad. You have obviously you can easily pick up weapons. And let's just show a little hand-to-hand combat to finish it off. Okay, that was not too hand-to-hand, but you know, more like I'm gonna snap the knife into. Hey, buddy.
Strike, get him.
Okay, here we go. Okay, that was another. Goddamn it, Drake. Beat up some people. Okay. That's how the hand-to-hand combat works. Oh, and I died. But you guys get the idea. It's pretty much fast swiping motion time. We'll find a amount to do it in, and my arms hurt. Damn, that camera is so big. And it's pretty. That's pretty much how the game is gonna work. Now the game works fine with the quick time events of like kind of, oh no, I'm trying to parkour over this area, but my friends are being shot at because they're idiots, and I have to parkour and shoot at my enemies, which will work like that. The game has good replay value, as you can find what's it called, like artifacts. There's like the artifacts you can find, which you complete a page in his journal. The stones, there's like two pages of stones, the blue stones and the green ones. Like, it's kind of weird because like you pretty much have to find the blue stones almost the whole game, except for like near the end when you have to find like green ones. It was kind of like, I don't know. It's just I don't know. They should have probably maybe I don't know. Which is obviously fun to give you a point to do it. Yeah, it'll be decently easy or hard to find them depending how you choose it to look at it. As whenever there's one of these items, they will sparkle. Like you see a little sparkle, like kind of a little white sparkle. You know what I mean? In game that always happens. Like that Mr. Perfect guy who goes like a little sparkle on his teeth. Something like that. You'll pretty much just see that in the environment. You'll be like, ooh, shiny, and pick that up and be like, hey, you found one. Good job. Enemies will drop loot, which you kind of automatically get, even though maybe him and his body just fell over the fucking pit, and you're like, I was standing over here 20 meters away when I shot him, but I still got his stuff. Drake, you magician. You pretty much get these cards, playing cards, or every enemy will have these different kind of playing cards, I think, which you pretty much use to trade between other players if you wish to complete your part faster, or just play through the game enough so you get them all, which don't really help you too much, but they just have them there. Drake will sometimes give you information on the specific card, or stone, or whatever you have in your inventory, either as information or a joke about it. For example, on the Joker card it says, Batman, now we meet again, and then kind of laughs, which is pretty funny how he says that also. But sometimes it'll actually give you information like, 1936, that's the same year the Pope was born. Probably not, but if I actually got that right, hell yeah. But otherwise, you can see why I suck at history. And give you cool facts, which is pretty nifty. As I said, the combat will follow itself. Always the same. Just kind of, giving out, rewinding here. The game will pretty much have a lot of parkour-like areas. Not too much running, shooting, parkouring. Pretty much that will be it. The cutscenes do the game good. They do not do it bad in any way. They do the game fantastic reputation. The cutscenes are, the acting is good, so it's not kind of those like, oh no, don't shoot her, no. There's like, oh no, don't shoot her, for the love of God. Why? Probably not like me, but that kind of acting, but better, like, professional. So that was cool. I like that. And somebody's messing around over there. I wonder who could it be? Yeah, exactly. I said that. And pretty much the game will follow along on these measures, which will pretty much sooner or later take you at the end of the game, which is pretty cool. Not a too big plot. I mean, it's kind of what you would expect in a treasure hunter style game. But I mean, we don't mind. I mean, we still watch treasure hunting like movies, games, play, whatever the hell. You guys get my point. Whenever there's a treasure hunter movie or game or whatever, we all know it's gonna be about some treasure or some ancient being or tomb. But I mean, even though we know what the plot is gonna be, you're like, the handsome guy meets the girl, or in case it's a girl, which is the main person who meets the guy, whatever. It's kind of obvious what's gonna happen, which is nice. We still don't mind it. I mean, it's pretty freaking generic. It's pretty much the same thing over and over again, but we don't give a shit because it's nice. We like it. We like it. We're like sheep. We sheepy. We like it. We like it. We like it. So the game will pretty much be that. The game has its own little Well, the game doesn't really have a DLC. The game you can go to PlayStation Live and give out a little demo if you want to try it yourself to see if you like it. But it's kind of just like a little level, just of parkouring, and just at a point of when you actually get to play as a little sniper for like a few moments, which is not too fantastic. You know, it's still fun to try it out. Not too much. You don't even get the chance to really melee or even just walk around while shooting. Not just try to stay in one spot and snipe out these guys that are trying to get the main girl in this game. Which also the storyline is a bit off the actual Drake storyline because he's like married to this chick, I think, and whatever. But in this one, it doesn't even make reference to her or whatever, and almost freaking makes out like this girl and probably ends up being with her. But Sully, the guy who like is like his best friend, like interrupts him. Whatever. Yeah. The game has a big variety of weaponry, which I like. There's a big variety of weaponry. Nate has a machete. He has a machete, and yet he does not use it on the enemies. Damn it! That is my reply to that. Oh, I wish it could. I also wish they would include a DLC which you can replay the story mode, but with different characters, which would be really fun to play as, right? I mean, or like just different...
Sully.
Or, yeah, Sully. Or just different skins for Drake, which is not included. Which I'm pretty sure the game could include some DLC for it. But, man, you live what you have to. They have already released a few refreshes, I was supposed to call it, updates, which is nice, just bug fixes and such. The game has its own little card game accordation that in the game, as you get more cards, you can pretty much use them for this other game, which is called like Uncharted. I actually have no idea, like this card game, where pretty much will be a decision to put on against an opponent to try to win against. It's decently fine. There's also a free demo for that on the PlayStation Store if you want to try it out to see if you enjoy playing the game or not. It's kind of a slow paced term game card thing, so I'm not too interested in it, but it's pretty cool that they kind of link it together with the main one where you can find the actual cards, which I give it a bravo. Otherwise, that's all I have to say about the game, except that even though it seems very generic, you guys will love it. I mean, I've been playing the game for like since it came out, and I'm still not bored of it. It's really, really fun. Really fun. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. This game is... No. Change that. No, take away that 9. Make it an 8.5. The game has potential to be a bit better. If the game wasn't as good as it is, combat-wise and everything, that would have gotten down maybe a 6 or a 5 because of the genericness. But otherwise, it's well done. Well done to them. 8.5. Yep. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And we're done.